The Bruins will kick this deep to get us going. Returner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
First play looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Right down the middle. It's Roberts. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So UCLA's offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware of how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach him from a defensive standpoint. String the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. And the Bruins will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's got room to run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll run it with the draw play. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Bruins will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. It's Roberts. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And now to try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Remember last time, they went for 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Now that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Mills. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to set up a screen pass here. But he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Who makes the grab?
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Can he make it to the marker? They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze in there for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. The offense now facing a 3rd and long at the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. The Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll just down it right here.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Breaks free. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
1st and 10 play coming up. A handoff to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. At the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. As the first down is still going. What a move into open space. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
I can't believe the defense kept him out of the end zone. Once this quarterback gets out in the open field, he's basically like a running back. He has that kind of skill set. I thought he was going to take it to the house.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Mills. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest or go out and play dominant football.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Hawk over the middle. It's Bell. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that one.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can give positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Bell.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He flips it to the back across the middle. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This passing game is still on fire.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were reeling in the 1st half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man. Especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Powering through a tackle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. See if they can convert the point after.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Going after, not great through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
A play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Sims. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
And we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Bruins will have to kick it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Hands off to the fullback. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Get set, get set.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Hand off to the back. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Looking right, this one caught. Great move there. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Number 38 on the field goal.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Hawk over the middle. It's Mills.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Mills. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
UCLA.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using his legs. It's smart. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, going to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. The Bruins will line up to boot it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive, and the defense come up with answers this time. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one will be fair caught. And the UCLA offense takes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Crispin. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the handoff. Breaks free. One more big play to wrap up an impressive performance by this offense today. What a win. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.